Now I have 12 more pennies, again showing Queen Victoria, this time the third portrait of Queen Victoria, on a range of coins from 1895 to 1901. Of the coins I have in this range, I have one from 1895, one from 1896, two from 1897. Again, these all show the seated figure of Britannia with the trident in her left hand and the shield bearing the Union flag in her right. The C behind her, it states 1 penny above and the date underneath. However, unlike the last range of pennies that I shared, we've now lost the lighthouse and the boat in the background and we just have the sea. Three from 1898. On the obverse we've got an older portrait now of Queen Victoria, this third portrait of her. She's wearing a crown and a veil, and the Latin translates as Victoria, by the grace of God, Queen of the Britons, Defender of the Faith, Empress of India. There are a number of variations to look out for. On the majority of the coins, the portrait of Queen Victoria was engraved by George William de Saulles, but there's a variation of that by Thomas Brock, and you may see the initials TB under that portrait if it's the altered version. Two from 1899. There are also a number of coins where, in the image of Britannia, the sea is either at normal tide, low tide or high tide. Normal tide was between 1895 and 1901. Low tide was an 1895 coin and high tide was an 1897 coin. It's not always clear to see exactly where the tide is, especially on some of the older coins that aren't in great condition. One from 1900. And two from 1901. But as always, I'll put the link to the New Mister site below so you can have a look there and compare the ones that you have. There's a couple of other notes on there regarding the alignment of the date with the teeth going around the edge of the coin. So that's another 12 pennies featuring Queen Victoria, this time the third and older portrait of her, going into our collection.